Shalom, 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 Israel. Man, I'm excited. I don't know how excited you are, but I am really excited. Wow. If you would have told me that I would be in Key West, with Cuba 60 miles that way, 3 weeks ago, I would have said, you out of your mind. Now, how did that happen? Who guides your life? I know who guides mine. Even when I'm stubborn, even when I don't listen, even when I don't pick up my book. My job has been cemented, and I'm here to let you know that my job is cemented, okay? I'm gonna share these experiences with you, and we'll figure it out from there. I'm not gonna point any fingers. I'm just gonna mention situations, and those people who pick this broadcast up, because what YouTube does is they make me record it to make sure I don't have any foul content or anything that, I don't know, whatever they're looking for. And then I have to post it, I have to upload it. So you know how this goes, because, you know, they're looking for clientele. And like I said, I hate this camera. I hate this invention. And I hate the people that utilize it to the point where they don't get out and talk to each other. I hate it because it cripples us. It cripples us for our minds from thinking and our feelings from touching. And you'll hear what I have to say about it. A lot of you think I don't know how to talk, I don't know how to act, I don't know how to do anything. But that's neither here nor there what you think of me. I'm going to be that vessel for my Father because He sent me here. You don't have to like me because I love you. He loves you, I gotta love you. You don't have to want me in charge. He did that. So I'm going to pass these messages off to my brothers and sisters because I love you dearly. Even the ones that haven't been awakened. I love you even more because you are the ones that we need to talk to. We don't need to talk to each other who are already awakened. You go to the Father for that. He'll give you instructions. It's the people out there that's downtrodden, man. It is the ones that are hurting and truly hurting and don't have nowhere to go. That's who you should be ministering to. But YouTube, Facebook, and all these other gadgets make it easy for you to just throw it out there. You're not really reaching the people that need you because those people are in homeless shelters and most of them don't even have phones. Or they're on the street. That's not reaching the people. But hey, if that makes you comfortable and that's what you know and that's what you like doing, then that's okay. But it builds a bubble, a cocoon for you. It's a safety net. Man, I walk the streets and I feed people when I can. I give them money, and I also tell them something before I don't give them a lot of money, but I give them money and I tell them, look, if you don't eat, you're gonna die. The drug you're trying to live on is not gonna sustain the nutrition for your body. If you don't put something in your body, it's gonna shrivel you up. Now, your Father didn't create you to die. He created you to create. Please, before I give you this money, promise me and Yah that you're gonna eat something. That's how I approach people out here on the street. And I like it, it's okay. I still love you. Now, a lot of you are very popular on these channels and have a lot of subscribers. Think about what you're doing, man. Ask yourself, have you ever reached out to another group? Have you ever reached out to any of the guys out there that's preaching this hard teaching on the street and invite them in? Because if you haven't, you're wasting your time and you're fooling yourself. Because you're glorifying yourself and you're not trying to bring everyone together. See, that's my job. My job is to do just what I'm doing right now, say what I'm saying right now. And I know some of you are not gonna like it. Some of you might not even watch this. I'm not gonna say names. I'm not gonna pick any particular camps or anything like that. I'm just gonna tell you where I've been, and the people who've seen me, and I gave them burnt offerings, and I gave them money. And I am the Son of Man, and I don't have a place to stay. I'm living out of my Jeep, because that story I'm gonna tell you down the road. But I need you to think and concentrate on what you're doing. Are you doing this for vanity? Are you doing it because you feel like you belong to something now? Vanity, he's gonna step on that. Belonging to something, you already belong. All you had to do is open the book. Ministry is not about a congregation. Ministry is about the community. The community is not the congregation. The community is all Israelites all over the world. Think about that. As I look, man, look at this. Ask me if you ever thought, I never thought I'd be here, but you know who provided that for me. I had no choice. He put it in people's mind at my job to fire me. Knowing me, I am a workaholic. I am a guy that put up with a lot of people's bull on their job to the point where, I'm not gonna lie, I'm self-medicated because it stopped me from killing them, but it also brought me in digression of sin. And I'm tired of it. I'm done. He knows what's up. We talked last night. We talk all the time. As I go around, like here, you know what's up with the Israelite life. As a child, I was hated, so it's double compounded as a 63-year-old man. You know, triple. You know, the kids on the street say, "Hey, Triple OG." I take it as old God, not old gangster. Old God, ancient. And that's another subject we're gonna talk about. We're going back to the ancient ways. And if you're not ready for that, if you're not ready to slop some pigs, because you need pigs, I didn't say eat them, you need pigs to dispose of waste. Waste is your waste, waste is the animal's waste, and they thrive off that. That's why you have pigs. Get it? You say eat them, all you pork lovers, all you bacon connoisseurs. You said use them. Everything has a purpose on this planet. And as I go along with you, you're gonna learn this. Did he wake me up? He not only woke me up, he shook me up. I've sinned. Fornication. Man, almost ruined my life and ruined me. This is what he did. I'm gonna tell you about this story. Coming down here. I'm driving down, right? I'm drinking. Not drinking alcohol, drinking to hydrate because it's very, very humid out here, man. It's so humid, it's crazy. Every time you put something in your body, it comes right out. And that's purification if you don't understand. Living in tropics, people, man, an instant sauna. Purification. That's what this is all about. Purify your mind and your thoughts of where you are in this nation. This is not WFI nation. This is not Scolari's nation. This is not whoever else. Whatever name you have, it's one nation. Israelite nation. You can accept the name or not. You don't have to put black in front of it because everybody knows who you are, what color you are, where you come from, who's your forefathers. You don't have to explain anything. That's a stigma that's put on here in America to keep you separated of what color you are. It's an Israelite nation. Let's go with that. If you don't, I'm fine. Stay in your cocoon, make a little money, because it's happening. This thing is gonna go down, whether you believe it or not. It's already in motion. It's been in motion. Everybody been waiting for me to get up and wake up. My time wasn't right. I'm gonna wake up when you guys are all in your own little huddles here and there, and then I sent out invites. Hey, can I come? I'm driving this country, man. I've been on the road. I left Seattle 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And I stopped in every little town and every little place that I seen you guys on YouTube. Just about. Only place I didn't stop is Charlotte. I didn't stop in Savannah. Well, I did stop in Savannah, but I didn't reach out. I'll take that, because I'm not a liar, and I'm gonna keep everything straight. I didn't stop in Savannah. And there's a couple of other places I didn't stop in the South. I did go to Georgia. I went to NCCI. I was immersed there. I don't know if you've seen it, but since then, everywhere I go, where angels go, trouble follow. YouTube took that brother off. I don't know why. Maybe it's something he said. He had a couple of warnings. We all get warnings. But if you have enough subscribers, it shouldn't be a problem. He had more than I do. He had a lot more than me, and they got rid of him. So I'm letting you know, that's another reason I kept my distance. I keep my distance because when I come, they're gonna give you trouble. They give me trouble every second of my life, ever since I was a child. Even my own people in my own household gave me trouble. Told me what I wasn't gonna be, women I got with, so I got used to that, hearing that negative stuff. Wasn't my time to wake up. 60 miles, Cuba. Another 100 and something odd miles is the Bahamas. I'm at the very southern tip of the United States. I lived in the very northern tip of the United States. How did I get here? It wasn't my motivation. He put so much pressure on me at that job and the people to get rid of me that I talk with my hands. No matter how much I talk loud, when I'm expressing myself emotionally, and that's what it is, it's passion and emotion, and they don't get it. They want to use that as a divisive way because they don't have the passion and emotion, and they want to write a book on how you should act and carry yourself when you express yourself. Who in the hell are you to tell me how to do that except for him? He gives me feelings. He gives me these emotions. He puts this passion in my heart for him. So, job, corporation, or whoever you are, you need to check yourself on that. But you're not going to, because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You want me to bow down and accept all these other things in society that you know ain't right, but I have to, and I do. But you can't accept me talking like this and using my hands. He came to me in a threatening manner, and everybody know 3 or more lying witnesses, they're gonna believe them over you. Now, I'm gonna move on from that subject. I'm talking to you. All you people who taught me and gave me information. Are you reaching out to others? Or are you in your own cocoon and the brothers that you have around you, are you satisfied with that? Because that's not how we're gonna move. This nation's going nowhere. If you don't reach out to every individual on YouTube that is part of Israel and say, well, everybody in Israel ain't Israel. How do you know? You might be that piece of the puzzle that get them to be Israel. How do you know? Didn't you take a chance? Aren't you taking chances every day? Man, I'm driving. Man. Look, I have a few dollars. I don't know where I'm going next. I don't know. But when I pick those scriptures up, he tells me what to do and where to go. And I can't do nothing but obey and submit now. Because my time is up. It's my time. It's my time to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay? The story I was going to tell you. Pride. Sin. Transgression and digression. This is what happened. I'm driving down here. If you have kids, maybe you don't want them to hear this. There's nothing raunchy or nasty, but I'm driving down here. I've been drinking to stay hydrated. Let's not get it twisted. Now use your own imagination. I want to get it clear. I had to use the restroom. I couldn't get out of the car fast enough, and I couldn't whip it out fast enough. So it may sound nasty, but I tried to hold it. I busted a vessel. Now, after I go, I'm bleeding. And I had to think about what happened. And as I was getting this together, I understood the story, and I'm going to share it with you. I could have pissed on myself, been ashamed, but humbled. But no, my pride said, don't pee in your clothes. And look at the consequences. Look where he put me. I'm at a beach. And you know how people dress at a beach. He said, I'm gonna teach you a lesson about too much thought about what you wanna do instead of what I want you to do. Now, I'm gonna put you somewhere, pray everywhere. I can't play and don't want to, because I caught the lesson of what he gave me. That revelation of, look, your responsibility is very important. It's how you carry yourself from this point on, what you say and what you do, if Israel's gonna follow you or not. The thing was, I had to get an understanding about me. Revelation came. I could have pissed on myself and been humble. and wouldn't have to go to the hospital and spend $400 in the emergency room for a busted blood vessel. I don't know if you're getting anything out of this, but I'm telling you the truth. Humble yourself. Learn how to humble yourself. Reach out to your brothers. They may be the puzzle. They are the puzzle. A piece of the puzzle. I came out here. I drove from Seattle, Washington. This is not a brag. This is not a boast. This is what I was told to do at the appropriate time. When people were asking and I heard them say it. Because I hear you. I don't respond to everything, every negative comment that's about me. And it's directed, but indirected. I had a friend, she used to say there were innuendos in the window of blessings. And I didn't get it when she said it. She said that many years ago. You still dealing with those innuendos in the window? I was like, what? I got it. I get it. If you don't reach out to the people, I've reached out, nobody even invited me. And I'm not upset about it. I expect that. Because we're still in that church mentality. You formed it, you created it, you watched it grow, you watered it, you planted it, and now it's yours. No, it don't belong to you. It belongs to Yah. It belongs to Yeshua, which is the manifestation of his spirit that walks in me when I'm upright and doing what I'm supposed to do. And evidently I'm doing it because I'm able to talk to you, and hopefully you get this message. I'm not gonna force feed it. I'm not gonna call out any more names because I said some name. I'm not gonna call anybody's name. I read a few comments about people that said something about me, and I did not even bother to rebuttal on it. You know why? That's not my job. Sometimes you say things and they come back to haunt you, like those hot coals be burning over your forehead. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. You always get on me about not saying scripture. Scriptures is not my study. My study is being the Bible, the manifestation of my Father's Son. It's a big difference. The Bible wasn't written when he walked the earth, but I'm not looking for no excuses either. This is what my job is. Understand it. And I accept it wholeheartedly and humbly. It's gonna happen. Either you're gonna be on board or you're not. Either you're gonna reach out to each other and we're gonna get together as a nation and fill up a stadium somewhere and get some understanding. Everybody's a Maury. Everybody is a Quorum. Everybody has the right to teach because that's what he wants. A nation of priests. When you're walking in the priestly ways, you have nothing to worry about because everybody's doing what's right. And everybody has a right and an opinion, not an opinion, but as long as we stay with the book of law, the Torah, you can say what you, within the contents of the law, it's all good. You're good, we're good. Say what's on your mind because without truth, we have nothing. And that's what he left us was truth. Without saying what's in your heart, we have nothing. Reach out to each other, man. It's the only way it's going. This is my message to you. This is my job right now. If you don't reach out, he gave me another mission to take care of. And I'm well on my way right now trying to figure out how I'm going to get there. You know, he said, gather, talk to the children of Israel. I'm talking to you. I hope you're listening. Get this message, man, with all my sincerity, all my heart, and all my passion. Everywhere I go, somebody's trying to kill me. Why? You know why. They don't want to see this thing happen. But they're pretending to try to kill me, to keep me in fear, so I can have spirits and not spirit. They can't do anything because he's not going to allow it. It has not been. See, no matter what happens, it all has to go through him. And he said to me several times, my father, Elohim, Adonai, said to me, stop embarrassing me and do your job. So I'm here to do my job. And I know this recording right now is being broadcast to the enemy because my card, which was a gift, full of electronics, television station, cameras everywhere, you know, no privacy for me. So that's why every time that I sin, they broadcast and say, look at him. Why does he keep giving this guy a break? And he's the worst one of them all. Nah. What I do and what's in my heart, two different things. What you learn in your mind and see, that affects you. I can go into the stories and things that happened to me in my life, but I didn't become those things that happened to me that was tragic. Meaning, they haunt me, and they have haunted me, and they have made me isolate myself from people, and they have made me self-medicate, and he made me perverse. I'm not gonna lie, man. Why should I lie to you if you want to? If I gotta get you to trust me, I have to tell you the truth. Even if it's about me. And that's how you have to look at this. Ask yourself, am I willing to give up everything about myself and expose everything about myself to purify myself and to get people to love me and trust me for who I was and who I am now? See, because always somebody's got something on you, and they're just waiting for the right time to, especially the enemy. He's looking for an opportunity at any time to give it to you, to point the finger. You know, let me tell you something. As a child, I was being watched. I was being callowed into certain situations to see what I would do. Yeah, see, they limited my time right now on my battery. That's because I told you they run everything. Anyway, getting back to the electronics. My car has GPS, even though I refuse to have the satellite and use it, they still track and monitor everything I say and do. I want you to know, people, I love you, man. I love you like my father loves you because he sent me down here to love you. And I tell my brothers and sisters that. Now I'm telling you, all you who are popular, you know, you're popular, you better reach out to somebody. You better talk to your brothers and sisters. We are all the missing pieces for each other. And until you do that, boats ain't coming. And the ships are not coming. And that's the other message he told me to tell you. When they do come, don't stare and don't look and say, wow. Get on and get out so we can get out of here. Get on. Keep moving. Don't be like Lot's wife. Don't turn around. Don't look in amazement. Don't even talk. Just shuttle yourself right on and keep moving, man. That's what he told me to tell you. No matter what kind of vessel it is. Don't be surprised, because he's the Most High. Before they even came up with anything, before they found anything, he had already mapped this out. Now, everybody's in position. Do your part. I'm not reaching out no more. Reach out to me. I've gave my phone number out. I asked, could I come to congregation? And I heard the Schleimer. Well, I don't want that sick ruach. How do you know at that moment that invite would have turned everything around? Did you give it a chance? No, you only gave what you wanted and what you felt. You know, it's about reaching out, man. It's not about you. It's not about how many likes you have. Because the nation gonna love you. They ain't gonna like you. We're gonna love you for your contribution in your part. But you have to be genuine in this. Can you raise a goat? Can you farm? Can you hunt? Can you milk a cow? These are the basic things that we might have to do. And are you ready for that? There's no walking to the corner store. Okay? There's no 7-Eleven, and it may not be a microwave for a minute. And if you can't do without those things, makeup, lipstick, and all that, have a little sand in your teeth, this is not for you. Because he wants to start from those elements so you can get a full understanding and appreciate all elements that he had put and created through other people. Can you dig that? Start from the basics, get it done. Show me that you're capable. Because you are a spoiled generation. You have all the conveniences, but you do nothing. You have all the ability, you know? You have all the ability, instant, right here in front of you. Can you create something? That's where he wants to go. That's the message. I love you all. Love you all. Big hug. I love you, family. And thank every one of you who have put me in line, man. Because those little smacks upside the head, don't think I wasn't listening. and don't think it didn't hit here. Because when you hurt people, they have a way of hitting here. And it's not pride. I want to know who loves me, man. Because if you love me, you'll chastise me and you'll tell me when I'm doing wrong. If you don't love me and you're jealous of me, you're not going to tell me anything because you want to see me fall. You didn't want that to rhyme, but that's where I came out. If you love me, you chastise me because I'm going to do it to you. It's the real. That's love. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Chastise a child and you grew up beautiful, wonderful, fabulous nation. I want everybody to know I love you, man. You have no idea how much I love you. I still even love my family, but you know, they're not going where he wants them to go. I love them more than they'll ever know. There's nothing I can do. You tell them I love them and try to show them. Live this book. Just read those scriptures at each other and throw it at people. And stop condemning people. If they don't know, they don't know. Approach them differently, brothers on the street corner. Come with a little kind word. Give them a compliment. Make them feel like they're wanted. Don't ostracize them. Give them some good food. Feed them righteously. Pleasantry. And they may stop and listen. They may even ask you something. But, hey, brother, come here. Hey, sister, come here. Nobody want to hear that, man. We're not clowns in a carnival, man. Those is what barkers used to do. Love your people, man. Show them that you see that corner group has love not only for each other, but for them, even though they don't get it. That's how you grow a nation, man. If you don't give what's really truly in you and strip everything